bully in your life? Let's talk about bullies.
Hi, this is Carrie, and if you don't know me, I like to share my passions such as art and pop culture.
Today I'm going to be talking about some of my bully experiences. I guess I'll just get on with it. I'm going to be telling 3 stories about some of my bully experiences. If you guys have had any bully experiences, please comment below and let me know how you dealt with it. The first bully experience story I'm going to be talking about is when I was in the 4th grade. So when I was in the 4th grade, I was very shy and I was very quiet. And I stuck to myself a lot. I didn't really have any friends, okay? There was this girl, her name was Aislinn, and she was in the 5th grade. She shared a class with me. I looked up to Aislinn like she was a goddess. I thought she was really cool. She was really nice, cool to be around. She was like into sports. She was popular. And I'm like, I want her to be my best friend. But I never really talked to her. I just considered her my best friend, even though we weren't really actually best friends. It's kind of weird, but I was kind of pathetic. But hey, I was young. This story isn't about Aislinn. It's about her best friend, Rachel. Her best friend, Rachel, was my bully. So a lot of the times when I came into school, she would pick on me. She would say mean things to me. She would like boss me around on simple things, you know, do this, do that. And she really brought me down and I didn't know how to deal with it. I was continuously telling my mom about it, you know, and she felt for me, but I don't exactly remember what she told me to do, but it wasn't like a constant thing, but it did happen quite often. So I was in a play for a Dr. Seuss, and on the night of the showing, I was backstage waiting for my cue. There's this other girl with us who was supposed to be going on stage soon with us, and I noticed that she was gone, so I turned and I said, "Where is she?" Rachel, being mean as she is, grabbed me by my arm, and it really did hurt, guys. It really did hurt. It may not seem like that big of a deal now because, oh wow, she grabbed my arm, but like, I don't know, guys, like at the time I was very fragile and I didn't like it. I was really upset. And after the show, I went down to my mom and I started crying. And I told her, Rachel is so mean to me. I was supposed to be going to a slumber party after that, and it was supposed to be Aislinn's slumber party. And I was like, I'm gonna have to go to that slumber party. I'm gonna have to be with Rachel, the bully, and I didn't want to deal with that, but I went anyways, and I don't remember Rachel ever picking on me at the slumber party. It turned out okay. After some more bullying, my mom finally told me that I needed to stick up for myself and tell her to knock it off. So the next time she bossed me around and told me to do something, which I don't remember what it was something really small, I'm pretty sure, but I found that threatening, so I looked at her and I said, "No, stop it." And she just was kind of caught off guard. And after that, she actually didn't bully me anymore. Now, I don't know if it's because Aislinn knew at the time and she talked to her and told her not to bully me, or if it was because standing up to her worked. Anyways, guys, that's how that story ends. I just remember that very clearly. I do remember crying a lot about this girl when I was in the 4th grade, and it wasn't a very fun time, but I stood up to her and it worked out. The next story I'm going to be talking about is when I was in the 10th grade. Now, there was this boy that I had a crush on. I'm going to call him Tyson. I'm not going to give real names in this story. So Tyson, I started crushing on him when I was in the 8th grade. And then I started crushing him more in the 9th grade. Now, the 10th grade was the hardest year of school because a lot of drama happened. Oops. There was this girl, I'm gonna call her Martha. Now, Martha was like a witch. She had this intuition to tell when every girl in the school liked a guy, and she knew which guy they liked. They didn't have to say anything, they knew. She knew that I liked Tyson, so she was constantly flirting with him, and I didn't like that. Also, I also noticed that she was flirting with a boy that my sister had a crush on. My sister was in the 8th grade at the time, and I saw that she was crushing on this guy, and I don't even think my sister told anyone that she liked this guy, but Martha knew she liked him, and I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, she has the power to tell who likes who. Then one day I was after school hanging out, and Martha was teasing Tyson, which I didn't like, and she was trying to steal his backpack. Now, trying to get involved, I tried to steal the backpack back from him, backpack for him, and then Martha just said, "You have a crush on Tyson," right in front of me. I was so embarrassed. He didn't say anything. I don't know if he took it anyway. I just looked at her and I said, "I'm just trying to help people out." That's all I could say. But I remember she was continuously saying, "You have a crush on Tyson," blah, 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 blah. She was always flirting with him, and one day when we were gonna go on a field trip, she caught me before we got on the bus and said, "Can you tell Tyson to save a seat for me?" I know what she was doing. She was trying to make me jealous. And I didn't like that. But I was too shy and fragile to stand up to her like I should have, like I did with the other girl in the 4th grade. So I said yes, but I never did. I ended up dating Tyson for a very short time, and that made me upset. But eventually, he moved on, and he actually had this other girl who wasn't really a bully. It was really, really hard. I mean, there was a lot of drama. I did not like it. And if you guys want to hear more about that story, please comment below. I'd love to do a video on that if you want me to. And the last story I'm going to be talking about is the cyberbullies. Cyberbullying is like the worst thing, guys. I don't know if you've ever been cyberbullied. If you've been cyberbullied, please let me know. But it was over 10 years ago. There was this website called Invu, I believe it's called. You create your own avatar and you chat with people worldwide. And I talked to a lot of people, but I didn't know them in real life. I didn't. But I talked to a lot of people. They did. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I remember there was this group of people who had the same interests as I did, and I was doing my best to stay involved with them. And one day I found out that they had all blocked me, and I didn't know why they blocked me. And so I tried asking another person who was a mutual friend but didn't block me. He had told me that I was very annoying. I don't want to get into detail of why I was annoying, guys, but it was ridiculous. I had no idea that they were gonna just shut me out and block me, you know. It was really hard. Eventually I ended up, making a new avatar, and I just pretended to be a different person at the time, which you got to be careful, guys, because anyone on the internet, could be anyone. It could literally be a 10-year-old girl or a 50-year-old man, and you would never know. There were times where I pretended to be a guy, or just to come out as a different person. Later on, I ended up getting blocked by more people who I got really close to. Eventually there were people that started saying mean things to me, said things about myself, and people didn't believe me and thought I was making it up, and it was very hurtful. And this had been going on for a very long time, and I remember crying every night. I ended up taking down the game because I could not deal with it anymore. Bullying in general is really hard, but cyberbullying is just really tough because it's like, no matter what happens and no matter where you go, it sticks with you. I remember I would go into work and I would feel like I was so distant because I was so traumatized with everything that was going on. If you guys want me to do like a fuller video about my cyberbullying experiences, I'd be happy to do so for that, because I have a lot to say. Just a lot to say. And if you're interested in that, just let me know, because I wouldn't mind sharing it. Those were my 3 bullying stories. I actually do have more bully experiences, but I decided just to do those 3 because those are the ones I remember the most. Let me know if you guys have ever been bullied, guys, and how did it go? What did you do about it? How did you feel? How did it affect you? I'd really like to know. I want to see what you guys went, compare. I want to see what other people have gone through as well, because, I know that I'm not alone in this. And so I'm doing some story time videos requested by some people. I am trying to take requests on ideas of what you guys want me to do in my videos. I'm obviously trying to stick to my art and pop culture videos, but every once in a while I'm special for you guys. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow. I'm very passionate about this, so if you guys could just let me know what you want to see and what I can improve on, and yeah, whatever like that.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please feel free to subscribe. And if you do, I'll take you with me on my amazing adventures. Bye bye for now.